I'm Jill Malandrino, joined by Patrick Lowe, CEO of Netgear. Welcome to the Streets Newsroom.
Thank you for having me here.
Everyone wants to hear about the upgrade cycle and tech spend trends as it relates to networking companies. Let's look at the overall picture first.
I think from an overall picture standpoint, North America looks pretty good because there is a tremendous upgrade cycle on the wireless front from the slower 11N to the much faster 11AC. And since the 11AC is officially endorsed by IEEE a few months back, the upgrade cycle is in earnest.
Right.
And also on the wired line side, there is a huge upgrade cycle from what we call 1 gigabit to 10 gigabit for Ethernet. And even for the mobile side, there is a huge upgrade from 3G to 4G. So in North America, the outlook is pretty good. Now, Europe is a toss-up.
It's really interesting to hear you say that because a lot of the luxury retail work we do and across other industries, it's no longer China, emerging markets, or Europe as much. It's really focused on North America, particularly the US, and that's not what we've been hearing over the past 5 years.
Well, because, I mean, for better or for worse, we're still the biggest economy.
Right.
And you just heard about it, right? We have been growing somewhere between 2 and 3% GDP. From an absolute dollar standpoint, that's a pretty big sum, bigger than anything else, right? China has to match us with 10% growth just to match that absolute dollar. So that's why the U.S. market is still very important. And also thanks to, you know, all the Twitter, Google, and Apple, I mean, technology is a major driver of economy in the U.S. and people are really, really up to it.
Now let's take a look at the recent quarter, and this kind of happened in tech across the board. Expectations were for that tech spend to kick in Q3, Q4, and we're seeing it pushed out more towards the next quarter and first half of 2014. Comment on that.
Well, thanks to the government.
Right.
I mean, you know what happened, right? So for most businesses, they say, let's hold off to see how these people are going to set themselves up. I mean, we still don't know. There might be another shutdown in January. There might be another dead fight in January. But they can't continue to push this fight forever, right? So they've got to resolve it in January. So I think once that is behind us, all the tech spending will go up.
And looking forward out, let's say 3 to 5 years in the networking space, where's the future?
Oh, the future is great, no doubt. There's one word about it, cloud.